What is up, car addicts? Welcome to another Crew 2 video. In this we're going to be customizing the 2002 Mazda RX-7. So this is the third generation RX-7. It was produced from 1992 all the way to 2002. So that's a 10-year lifespan for one generation, which is a very long time. So obviously this car was very popular. And obviously with Fast and Furious, it became even more popular because of that film. And it's been very recognizable and very well known in the car community. Across from it here I have the R34 Skyline, even more well known and very desirable. I customized it here just for this video with the Too Fast Too Furious kind of livery there. So a little spoiler alert for this one, we're going to try to do Dom's RX-7 from the Fast and the Furious, the first film. We're going to try to replicate it as best we can using the parts in the game. Obviously none of them are really identical, so it's going to be close, but it's not going to be 100%. But somebody already created a livery, which is pretty good, so we're going to be putting that on last after we choose all the parts first. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me just show everything normally on the car, and then we'll get into the visual customization. So let's go here to colors. So we'll go here, the manufacturer colors. So we have the red, you have the yellow, like silver, the red we already have it in, gray, blue, and then black. Those are the colors there. Moving on here to the visual parts, getting started here with the hood. Just going to go through all the options here normally, and then carbon variants of those three. So in the movie it was just a smooth, simple hood. I would have put this one right here if we were doing crazy customization, but we're going to try to make it as close as we can. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So it's going to be a stock normal one. Moving on to the front bumper, this one's very difficult. Let me first go through all the bumpers and then I'll show you which one is the closest. So you can see the headlights already there. Obviously we're still in the stock front bumper. And here's the last bumper here. So what I'm going to be choosing is the second bumper option, which is this one. Mainly because it has the bodywork spoiler extension on the bottom side, kind of like a little winglet on the sides, right above the front splitter, which is very similar to the real car. So this is the closest we're going to get. It's not 100%. I'd say it's about a good 70% close, but definitely it needs they don't really have one that's identical. But they do have the headlights that are pretty close, so that's good. So it'll be there, bumper number 6. Moving along to front fender, so this car does offer a wide body kit. Obviously in the movie they didn't have a wide body kit. And honestly, in my opinion, if you're going to choose a wide body, you might as well just drive the drift car. There's like really no point. The drift car already comes with that, so I'll be keeping it stock there. We're right along to the wheels, another difficult one. If you guys want to see all the other wheels that the car offers, I'll put that at the very end of the video. Maybe you guys have a different opinion as to what you think the wheels are closer to on the real car. But I went through all of them, and in my opinion, the closest ones, using the shape of all the spokes and everything, and the amount of spokes of the wheel, was wheel number 33 here. Now the numbers may vary for you of the wheels because I have like 10 wheels purchased, so the order will be different. But this wheel is somewhere closer to the beginning of the wheel options. It's right around, if you haven't purchased too many wheels, it should be in the 20s or 30s, somewhere around there, but you'll find it. So it's this one right here. This is the closest one I can find. And then when we increase the size, we'll look a lot better here. Obviously silver. In the movie it was kind of chrome. So the wheel size, we're going to go max it out and then go to down. Same thing for the rear. There we go. Alright. Moving right along to the caliper color. Now you really can't see the caliper color too well in the movie because the spokes in the real car are so close together that you really can't see the brakes that well. Plus that car was really only shown at night in the movie, so can't really see it too well. But we're just going to throw the red on there just so it looks a little better. Side mirrors were stock in the movie, and here's one of the optional ones there. Side skirts, there was a side skirt on the car, and it was a body colored side skirt. This one only offers the carbon side skirt. Now our front bumper does have a carbon lip, you can see there, so I do want to kind of continue that. Again, this is not 100%. I just kind of want to make it match the carbon lip we have at the front, so I'm just going to throw this on here, even though it doesn't really match the real one. So Yeah. Rear fender, again, wide body to match the front, keeping it stock there. Rear wing, this one's a little more difficult too. So here's a stock wing, then there's a carbon top version of that. Then we have this larger one here, and then this big one. So the big one is the closest. It's between these two, but the problem with this one are the mounts are too far to the inside. So this one is a little closer, even though it's a little bit too tall, but it's not that bad. So I'll be choosing that one. Rear bumper. So the first option here tints the tail lights and then makes that whole section carbon fiber. This one just paints that whole section, and then here you start going through the bumpers with those taillight options incorporated. Just continue going through here. Alright, that's all the bumpers there. So the closest one you can get here is the second bumper option, which is this one. I would, because in their car as well, and in the movie, the taillights were tinted like that, but they definitely weren't carbon fiber, I can tell you that much. So I'm not sure what to do here. I think the carbon is a little too excessive. It doesn't look that good in that area, so I'm just going to have it with the stock gloss black area there. That there. Moving on to the interior. So the interior, I'm sure you remember the part where he lifts the seat and then he, turns on the nitrous and all that, and he flips the switches and all the dramatic stuff there for the nitrous. Let me just go through the interior options here. So the interior was tan in the movie. The closest you can get to this is either the white or the light brown. That's the closest you're going to get. It's somewhere in between the two, but you can get, that really, really bright tan. This light brown is the closest we're going to get. So we're going to select this one, and then we can start bringing that down, less and less tan. And boom, that's the fourth one. That were just the edges of the seats. So this one would be pretty good. The only issue here is that it does the whole dash and the center console and the steering wheel. So in the movie, it's a little closer to this. The center console and the dash was black, and then the seats were tan, and the whole carpeting was tan as well, and the door panels too. So you kind of have to compromise here. I think we're better off going with the dash in black and compromising the door panels and the carpet than going full light brown here. It's a little bit too much. So we'll go with the second option there. Interior materials, you can keep it stock, or you can go with a ton of suede everywhere, which they're definitely not going to do that. Interior insert, so you have like this silver, and then you can do carbon fiber or gloss black. I'm going to keep it the way it was, the silver. Right there. Okay, see how it looks all together. Not bad. So at the livery, we're already pretty close. The side skirt is a little excessive, but it doesn't look too bad. Now, let's throw the livery on and see how it really looks. It's going to be interesting. Top 100, and the first one, look at that. There it is. So number one livery is this one for this car. It's not surprising at all, to be honest. So somebody did create this. His name is Kisler, hope I said that properly. Did a pretty decent job. He does have some of the parts here and there a little crooked, but it looks really good. I mean, the livery editor in this game is pretty difficult to work with compared to Forza, for example. It's a little easier, but he did a decent job with the tools he had. And unfortunately, you can't remove that Mazda logo, which really sucks, but not bad. He did a good job. That there. That looks awesome. Alright, moving on to vanity. Everybody always asks me what the vanity is. So it's just painted tires, or colored tires, I guess you can say, or tire lettering, and smoke. I'm not a fan of any of that stuff. Kind of cheesy in my opinion, but everybody has their preferences. Moving on to performance. You can see it's 100% stock here. 156 mile an hour. Power 255. Not bad. Of course, we're going to max it out when we go outside. First, we're going to do a top speed run stock to see how fast we can go. And then we'll do a maxed out top speed run with double nitrous to see how fast we can get this car to go. So, let's go ahead and take it outside stock. Pull over the side, let's see how it sounds. The Veil side, logo on the back there. It sounds pretty decent. A little more higher pitched than I would like, but sounds okay. In the interior. You can see the speedometers there in kilometers an hour. That's interesting. Alright. Again, 100% stock. We have it floored right now. I mean, not bad for a stock car from 2002. Already creeping up to 100. There we go, past 100 already. Not bad, going uphill. Handling has a little input delay. A little more than I would like. So it definitely takes some getting used to. Alright, not too bad. Alright, so again, the first top speed run here is going to be 100% stock, and then the second one will be maxed out. We're going to use nitrous at the very end to get that top speed up as high as we can, the stock top speed. Obviously, for those of you who have played the Crew 2, you know that all stock cars in the game come with nitrous already, so we'll use that to our advantage. Alright, here we go. Almost 170, not bad. You see it dying down there. 165, not bad. So it does go a little bit faster than what it says, and it wasn't going down excessively as soon as it died. It was going up pretty high, not bad. All right, now let's go ahead and max it out, double nitrous, and see the difference. Alright, there we are, completely maxed out, double nitrous perk active there. Top speed up to 225 miles an hour, that's very quick. Horsepower about 550, 0 to 60, low 3 seconds, that's impressive. And quarter mile in the 9, so there you go. Dom's got his 10-second car, but he's got a very high 9-second car, pretty much almost 10, so that's pretty funny. Alright, let's see how it does. Oh, 260. Oh my god. Man, that double nitrous is absolutely insane. You can see it really forced the car beyond what it was supposed to do. That is just hilarious. My gosh. That's so funny. Definitely fully upgraded. The car just completely transformed handling wise. That steering input I was complaining about earlier is just completely gone now. Absolutely amazing. It still does slide a little bit around the corners by itself. That right there is doing it by itself. I'm sure with some minor upgrades you can definitely fix that. Well, minor tuning in the pro settings. Not bad. I'm very impressed. And the car is surprisingly very cheap. I mean, it's not, well, compared to other cars in the game. The price of the vehicle and extra information will be down in the pinned comment below, like I always do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I know the Dom's RX-7 build is kind of mainstream, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. I've always wanted to do it. I've never really done it in any game except for this one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. And as promised, here are the wheel options for the RX-7.